Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this one doesn't go far. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Another carry for him. And they had that one contained right at the line. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. Back-to-back runs yielding just 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and 8.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Jackson now on 3rd. Taking his shot deep down the field it goes. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball, and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Return starts at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. They pick up 20 yards there. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. He's got to gain a 6 there. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Third and long for him here. He's on the move. Here's pressure, and he is dropped by the Titans. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Surprisingly, had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. He manages 13 on this punt return. And the Titans will get set to take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Launches one deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on 4th. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Falcons will take over. 1st and 10 from the 41. Airing it out to start this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up. Robinson on the inside give. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Throw on 3rd down. He put everything he had into this one. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up second down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. He's going to throw this one. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Plowing up the middle. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. So before they... We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. From the 32. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Catch made over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Watson with the catch. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Jackson yet again. Reed's got it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This is reeled in by Reed. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Pistol snap to Jackson. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Titans going with a field goal unit here. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That's Matthew Judon in on the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, it's Robinson. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That's Matthew Judon in on the tackle.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And the Falcons will have a 1st. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Finds a seam down the middle. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Let's go.
From the red zone now. Moore's got it. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. It's the Falcons with 2nd and 6. They are throwing it again. Drops back. Needs an open man. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
This one falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Cut out left. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. On first down, Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Again, it's Jackson to the air. He finds Gfssl for the grab. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. He beams one deep right side. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
Jackson's going to throw again. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that makes it second and goal.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans will extend their lead as time expires in the half. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans drive their lead to 11. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
This one quickly to Dell. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 37. Dell with the grab. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Falcons will have a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
He lets one fly deep downfield.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized the pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Shotgun now on third down. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And 4th and 4 coming up.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Fourth down, they'll throw for it. That's cut beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he gets it down to the 13-yard line. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Buys time, rolling right. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
You only get so many chances to make this type of play for your team. Boy, you'd love to see him come through there.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Robinson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Now the Falcons offense staying on the field, lining up to go for 2. He's throwing for it. Escapes the pocket. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
They give it to him again. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Headed out right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Looking to throw, Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field. Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans push their lead further to start the half. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Titans make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. Returns looking good so far. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Throwing from the gun here. He'll get this complete to Mooney. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Pass play now. Got it, man. Robinson has it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down at the 30. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. First and 10 now from the 30. Running left is Robinson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Working inside the red zone. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll throw on second and 10. On the move, headed right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Throw on third down. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll run it with Robinson. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. Tank Dell the touchdown. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the fourth. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Come back team, let's go.
Pistol snap to Jackson. They did it! He made the interception! And the Falcons have some new life in the fourth.
So many throws in the league attack this area of the field. They love to attack the slot. And for these defenders who have to play that area, it takes great reaction. It takes tremendous intuition. And then just a spatial awareness of understanding where you are amidst that space to go take the ball away. That is well done.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Dumps it off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly, as a check-down outlet on short throws.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get in position to swat it away. That is well done. So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Trying the right side. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Back to the well again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Big alert. Track at 60. Go.
Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's got a man left. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 5. Throw left side, complete. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. First and 10, here's Jackson. Okonkwo brings it in. And he's got 5, and we've got our 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. They kick the running back in motion. Looking, and Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down.
60 back, come on, set. Ready.
Looking to throw it. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Here he is to throw. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! And the Titans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running this one left. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go.
Here's a handoff up the gut. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Buffalo 18.
To throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. Still one more in their pocket to use.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
And he's brought down for a loss. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time. I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped.
On set.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Setting up to pass. It's intercepted. That will do it. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. So here in Nashville, the Titans come away with the win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to